Joining me now to talk more about what's going on in Pakistan from Islamabad is Pakistan's Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon on Sky News. I don't know how much you heard there of Saima Mohsin's report from Sindh province, but it's not just the flooding, it's now the water on the move. Things could get so much worse for the people of your country.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for covering this important story. You're absolutely right. What we're seeing is a compounded tragedy. Our monsoon rains that started in June and went on till the end of August have brought sort of biblical flooding in and of themselves. And now what we're bracing ourselves for is the flooding up north from the Kabul River that comes down through the Indus and will also have to be drained through the province of Sindh. So this is a compounded catastrophe, and our resources have already been stretched to capacity. As you mentioned in your early report, we're finding ourselves short of the resources we need to help the sheer number of people affected. 33 million people affected is more than the population of a country like Sri Lanka. And just for the province of Sindh alone, we need 1 million tents. And as you mentioned in your report, we're nowhere near that number.
The UN have launched an emergency appeal on Pakistan's behalf. You're looking for other nations to step up to give you resource. You're looking for equipment. This all takes time, doesn't it, for it to trickle through time that, as we saw there in that report from Sindh province, people don't have anything. You know, we're looking at people carrying blankets that are soaked. What would your appeal be directly to world leaders about what they should be doing today, right now?
My appeal would be that the people of Pakistan are currently suffering in the form of their lives, their livelihoods, for a catastrophe that is not of their making. Pakistan produces less than 1% of the carbon footprint, but is one of the worst affected areas from climate change. And what we're witnessing right now is one of the, if not the largest climate catastrophe. The one before this happened in 2012. And this is far outpacing that the damages caused by that. We're overstretched, we're under-resourced. We've committed ourselves from our own budget to provide immediate relief. We need support for the rescue and relief efforts and ultimately for the reconstruction and rehabilitation phase. At this moment in time, our people are shelterless. We don't have enough tents to provide shelter to all those who have suffered. We're ordering ourselves, but as you mentioned, the people need these supplies yesterday. And we're doing our best to get through floodwaters and reach them. But whatever we do, we feel is not meeting the demand. We need everybody's help, and we're actually very grateful. Following our joint appeal with the United Nations, we've seen an initial positive response from the international community. Within Pakistan, everybody has stepped up. Our citizens, our civil society, our NGOs, the provincial governments, federal governments, bureaucrats, politicians, everybody are working round the clock and doing everything humanly possible to assist those in need at this time.
As you alluded to there, this isn't just Pakistan's problem, it is a global problem. Climate change right at the heart of what we're seeing. Just to put it into context for people, because it's, you know, you can't underestimate the scale of this. An area roughly the size of Britain, for our domestic viewers, is underwater. Has this changed the face of Pakistan, do you think? Has this changed your country? This is unprecedented.
I think it will. What's happening right now is we're actually still going through this event. So we had the monsoon sort of flooding from the sky that went on for many months, and now we're facing the flooding on the ground as that water reaches towards the sea, and we're bracing ourselves for what is to come from up north, and as it passes down through there, hopefully not, but potentially causing more damage. So of going forward, this will impact us in a way that we've never seen. We can't assess the damage until we've gone through the rescue and relief phase. Then we'll be fully be able to understand not only the damage to our crops and but also to our infrastructure and people's homes, their livelihoods, everything has been affected.
And just a word for the people of Pakistan who have been affected in terms of, as we said, a third of your country is underwater and the world is watching and reacting. It needs to react a lot quicker. But what do you say to the people of Pakistan right now to give them some hope?
I'd say to the people of Pakistan that we've faced testing times before, and we've come together as a nation, whether it's been earthquakes, whether it's been monsoons, whether it's been floods, whether it's been the COVID pandemic. And we've not only gotten through those difficult situations, but each time we've built back better, and we're determined to do the same now. We believe in our faith in Islam that God does not test us with a burden that we cannot bear. So we shall get through this only if we are united and together.
Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, Foreign Minister in Pakistan, thank you for your time. Our thoughts are very much with you. Thank you.